Hey guys, welcome back. Been a while. It's a job that I was planning on doing for at least a year, and I think it's about time to do it, and that is to replace some of my fuel hoses leading down into the tank and some down the bottom. Okay, so this is the box of goodies, Super Performance from the UK. I highly recommend them. They're really good. Been using them for years. Here's some of the things I'm going to be replacing. These things are not cheap, believe me. There's a couple of hoses there. This one is the same as this one. There's two of those. There's this one here. These are a couple of pads for the stone guard or the tank guard underneath. I know there was a couple missing that I replaced with some generic stuff, so I bought three. Hopefully I don't need all three, but if I do, that's great. And there's a couple more hoses here to access that. This guard here, little aluminium panels coming off. Hopefully it will give me a little bit more access. And of course the wheel arch on the inside is going to have to come off, and that's going to give me this one here, and that's going to give me a lot more access in here. Obviously on 308s and 328s and so on, your fuel tanks are different to the Mondial. So you have one on either side, where the Mondial sort of has them together lower. They sit lower. I think on the 308s and the 328s the tanks are sort of in here behind these guards, where on the Mondial they're underneath. So basically under that plate there, you can see that plate there. So this has to come off. This one here has to come off. It's pretty easy to get off, and hopefully we get reasonable access. So first thing to do will be to remove this, take that plate off underneath, and then drain the fuel tanks. Unfortunately there's a bit of fuel in there. Tried to time it, but yeah, just didn't happen. Anyhow, let's get to it. Do we have any issues with the fuel pump? Well, I think maybe we do. You can see there's been, see that yellow there, just below there, just there. Looks like it's coming from that banjo fitting there, potentially. Might just be a loose connection. And that one definitely needs replacing, even though it's quite malleable. I've been playing around with it. See if I can get my hand up there to show you. It's quite malleable. You know, it's not hard, but it's what's inside's really the issue. And if I show you the very edge of it, you'll see those cracks, those little splits in there. See those little splits there? Yeah, that's showing its age. So you see that sort of thing, you know it's probably on its way out. So the top clamp, that hose there, or should I say the bottom one, that hose there, was pretty easy to get to from here. I didn't really need to take this cover off, but I have just so I can see a little bit better. You can see the frame's in really good condition. Not that there'd be much rust up the top. However, the one at the bottom, you can see it there. You can see which way it's facing. I'm just going to use a small socket to get to that one. This one wasn't too bad to get off. Alright. Well, that came out of there relatively easy. Alright. Smell the fuel. I haven't drained the tanks yet, but these upper pipes, I know the fuel's not this high up. So this one should come off fairly easy as well. from there. I'll reposition the camera. Always difficult doing stuff under the wheel arch, and I'm always whinging about that. So I'm just manipulating it out much to get this clamp off. I'm hoping the fuel is lower than this point here, because if it's not, I'll undo that bottom clamp. There's the second one out. Okay. This is part of the tank, obviously, so that there. You can see it in the shot, actually. I think you can see it in the shot. Oh, there it is there. Yeah, there. Okay, so that clamp does not look good. I'm going to bring it out the whole way because it looks like I'm going to be replacing this clamp. So I'm just going to open it right up and hopefully peel it through. Oh, gee, that's tight. I don't like that at all. Alright, let's not pull it through because we've got an aluminium tank behind it. That's moving, isn't it? Oh, I don't. Oh, boy. Okay. There it is. It's out. So now I don't want contaminants getting in here because that's going straight into the fuel tank. So I'm going to put a sock over that. That should be back. Okay, there's part A. So pretty sure that was from the filler through to the tank. These pipes read 56 mil. Make that 55, 55.5 to be precise. Almost 56. So this is the type of clamp. Norma, 50 to 70, I guess that's millimeters. So these clamps are pretty heavy duty and in reasonable condition. Not all of them, but most of them. So I'm probably, to be truthfully honest, I might just clean them up a little bit on the wire wheel and reuse these. I think they'll be fine. You don't see them anyway, but you might as well clean them. So now I'm going to go through and take these hoses off and clean these pipes down, get them nice and clean. Okay, I've just been giving the pipes a bit of a scrub and a good clean. As you can see, pretty good inside. I'm going to get them all like this. The other one's a little bit dirty in this one. You notice this has gone a bit yellow. It's the coating on here. Don't rub too hard because you will start to rub the coating off, so don't rub too hard. What I'm going to do is clean them down properly with a little bit of wire. I think that's a bit of rubbing. That's not from me there. I think that's just a bit of normal sort of wear and tear. But I'm going to, it's got like a crinkle finish kind of thing. I'm not 100% sure why. Protection, temperature, I have no idea. But anyhow, what I'm going to do is once I've cleaned them up, I'm going to mask these sections off and I'm going to repaint those. But basically all I've been doing is bit of water, bit of fab, nothing too serious in the laundry while I'm home alone. Can't do this when there's other people in the house. And yeah, so just going to shove this in here and give it a good reaming, ream it out and see how clean I can get it. Anyhow, I'll get all that done, get them painted and come back to you.